Oh, we didn't get the thumbs up yet.
I thought you said it.
I gotta get the thumbs up. All right.
Hey, this is Spencer.
And this is Alex. We're in round 5 of the Top Deck 2K. Today we have Brian Kibler versus Trevor Eckhoff. One playing a blue-white control list that he recently innovated, and the other is playing a Bant deck. Like a Fauna Shaman Vengevine deck.
Looks like Trevor's resolving a mulligan here.
Trevor resolved mulligan to 6. Do you know who won the roll? I didn't see it. I didn't see either. We'll find out soon enough. I guess since Brian's deck is pretty much known, let's talk about Trevor's deck a little bit. I mean, it's basically your average Fauna Shaman Vengevine
It does look like
engine.
His win conditions are very specific here.
Yeah.
It's 1.
He has a lot of 1-0s. 3, yeah.
And maybe attack with that guy once in a while. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, we'll get soon enough, but
it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple, yeah. It's basically beatdown versus control.
That guy. So.
Splashing blue.
Yeah.
It's like a green-white aggro deck, splashing blue for your obvious counter spells and Jason Mind Sculptor.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably splash every day. I'll probably play mono red, splash Jason Mind Sculptor, actually. You know you'll draw a card every turn. Like.
It's just the most powerful card in the format. It's ridiculous. All right, he goes to draw 6. No, yeah, he's on 6.
4.
Ooh, opens up with a 1 lander on 6.
Lander on 6.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 1 lander on 6. He's going to have to go down to 5. Or maybe he'll keep it. It looks like he runs Spreading Seas, though, and Preordained, so he might be okay if he has a Spreading Seas or Preordained in his opening hand. I think he's going to... he keeps it.
Keeps it.
I think he's on the draw, so...
And Kibler's on.
Kibler, he starts out with Island Go.
Island Go.
Yeah, he top decks his second land.
Misty.
Wow, that was lucky.
That was pretty lucky.
Yeah, that was really lucky.
Passes the turn.
He doesn't want to get Spreading Seas, obviously. Squadron Hawk, standard play from the new blue-white. And he's only going to fetch up 2 because you can't overfill your hand or else you have to discard. So basically, standard is pick up 2, play 1 in the next turn, and pick up the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
And like blue whites usually keep in their hand with 7 cards the first turns 3 through 5. And even then, that's when Jace comes out, and they're usually going to have a full hand of cards, which that's like the powerful part of the deck, right? All right, let's see what this Bant deck does. Draws a Spreading Seas, yeah. He has double Misty Rainforest, so he'll probably go for green and blue, and then either cast a Spreading Seas or I think he has a Lotus Cobra in his hand as well.
So fetches double Misty, bringing
Trevor
to 18.
Trevor goes to 18 then.
And what's the move here? Is the move Spreading Seas?
Well, since he doesn't have another land, he doesn't have another land for his Lotus Cobra, so I mean the Lotus Cobra could pay off, but most likely Spreading Seas is a little safer. You're cantripping and you're drawing 2 cards to get that 3rd land. So we'll see what happens. And then again, you can also go Lotus Cobra on turn 2. Then turn 3, if you don't draw the land, cast Spreading Seas, hoping to draw another card, getting the land.
You could draw another card, yeah, that's right, because it does draw your card. So turn off his white for just...
You might, yeah, I think the safer play would be to turn off his white. We'll see what he does, though.
So he grabs a forest and an island.
Forest island, pretty standard. Cast Spreading Seas, yeah. Spreading Seas is, I think it's the safer play, actually.
Turns off the white, draws you a card.
He drew Jace, so he's still missing his 3rd land drop, but hopefully he stalled Squadron Hawks a little bit. No, Keeler has another blue-white source.
Keeler comes in for 1, bringing Trevor to 17. Glacial Fortress on Keeler's side.
And another CawGo.
So we have pair of
Hawks and he gets the 3rd Hawk.
One.
Yeah, he gets the 4th Hawk, yeah. Pretty typical. Oh, top deck to birds. I mean, sort of like mana. And Kibler has Spell Pierce up, but it's kind of irrelevant at that point. His hand's full of creature spells. He does have another spreading season in his hand, which would be interesting if he's he tries to cast it.
Turns off the
Wow,
other
got
white
him.
source, got
I don't
Spell-Pierce.
think I would have gone him
That was
that
good
route.
play.
He obviously had the spell pierce up.
And he knows he's probably hurting on mana by now.
Yeah. He was just trying to cantrip into that third land, I guess.
Kibler comes in for another 2, bringing
15.
Trevor down to 15.
Cast the third hawk.
Hawk.
Looks like blue-white's becoming the beatdown right now. Another preordain.
Preordain. So Kibler is going to be more aggressive to the blue color deck. He's going to just take advantage with these 1/1s, knowing that his opponent may not have, let's say, removal, may not have anything.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like it's slowing down.
at
so
this
he's gonna
point,
take advantage
yeah,
of the speed.
Kibler is basically playing the beatdown,
And then
and
Kibler's
Trevor's
gonna-
hurting on mana. So
Kibler's going to just
there he
lightning
goes.
bolt him
There
every turn.
he finally gets his third mana source.
There it is.
He can finally start playing the game.
Mana into Lotus
Drops
Cobra.
Lotus Cobra. Probably float a green into birds, and then so he floats a green. Oh, he has a Squadron Hawk of his
Squadron
own.
Hawk. Wow, okay.
I think he could search up all 3.
Yeah, the way Kibler moves his hand so fast. I've noticed that when I first met him in Grand Prix Houston, he was playing, I believe, Zoo, and he was just going through his hand like 100 miles an hour, just flicking his cards.
It's just like a nervous tick. It's a lot of Magic players out of that.
He just goes so quickly, shuffling his hand over and over. It's like his thought process is faster than his cards being shuffled in his hand. You know? I was gonna ask him about it, like
he's physically trying to keep up with his mental thought process.
And I was like, I'm like, I feel so bad for your cards. Like those guys are like, no.
Just
like if they had a voice or something.
If his cards had a voice, they'd just be on a roller coaster ride constantly.
Roller coaster ride, man.
I mean, the Bantek's gotten sort of back in the game. I mean, he's hit his third land drop.
Trading squad.
Trades squad shots, takes 2, puts him down to 13. Trevor's at 13. Casting another hawk. Okay.
4th hawk.
So all 4 hawks are in play. I mean, I guess he goes for a shuffle effect. Which is,
it won't hurt to just shuffle your
yeah,
deck.
it doesn't hurt. I mean,
if you have the opportunity to, would you?
Yeah, why not? Well, also, I think he preordained the other turn, so I don't know. I wasn't sure. I didn't see if he put him on bottom or top, but
That's true.
You might want to. Seeing how Trevor's game state has changed, he might not want that card that he left on top.
That is true. That is true.
So it's pretty good. I mean, shuffling's never bad.
Or he probably knows he's not getting Jason, and he's trying to get it. There you go.
Yeah, especially since if Trevor top decks a land, he has the opportunity to play Jace.
Yeah.
Maybe even with counter backup.
Yep. So Celestial Colonnade comes down tapped on Kibler's side, shifts the turn.
Is that another Jace or preordained?
That's Jace the Mind Sculptor.
So now he has 2 Jaces in his hand and the Hawks. I mean, no way to cast his Squadron Hawk either. That's the worst part about this. He's really getting stuck on his mana.
It's a 3-color deck again, right?
Yeah, and I think we've seen that a lot today. These 3-color decks are just having a lot of trouble with their mana. There you go.
You see preordains
into 2 lands, which is what he pretty much needs right now. Now he can take the untapped land and try to cast a Jace.
I saw a Spell-Pierce and a land in Kibler's hand.
See if he goes for the tap land or the untapped. He went for the untapped. He's gonna probably. Oh, he can't go for the Jace because it's a green.
Yeah.
Floating.
A white.
White.
A hawk?
Yeah, he goes for hawk. With the 1 more green, he'll go for the birds he had in his hand. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. 2 flyers in play.
Doesn't want to trade his Lotus Cobra with Squadron Hawk number 4.
He needs that Lotus Cobra to cast these Squadron Hawks.
Yeah.
It's the only way he can get white mana. And now he has his birds. So
he has his birds to get the white mana now, and most likely, depending on what Brian does, we could potentially see a Jace come down on Trevor's side. Because I don't. Oh.
Tech Edge.
So he's basically forcing in the damage, getting him for 7.
Attacking for 7.
And at that point, Jace doesn't matter when you're just getting beat down.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, usually Jace's bounce ability is pretty relevant against, but I mean, with a 4/4 manland and then 1/1 Hawks, you're not really. You need to just brainstorm for answers.
Trevor's.
He chumps, takes 3.
Yeah, Trevor's Squad Hawk chumps and takes a lightning bolt, going to 10.
And he has that land.
And then
So now,
so that's gonna play the spell pierce.
well, the
trick.
band has a deck. The band deck has a free opportunity to play a Jace, even with the spell pierce up. Oh wait,
5 mana. What is this?
he's going for something bigger. Oh, he's going for Frost Titan.
He played the Celestial Colonnade floating, that attacks for 2.
Nice. I didn't see the Frost Titan in his hand actually.
Crunch Fund.
Yeah, you want to put You want to put guys in. The Celestial Colonnade should be tapped.
Something's not tapped.
The
here.
Celestial Colonnade should be tapped.
Something's not tapped here.
Yeah, it's just he forgot.
Yeah.
Should we call it Judge?
I'm like, I don't know, should we call it Judge? Oh, there you go. He reminded him.
Yeah, he reminded him. Okay.
He's like, right there, man.
We're obviously watching the game. You see everything. I mean,
He's like, that's supposed to be down. Got 2 spellers.
so yeah. Now we're in a pretty. I think the game's gotten pretty even now.
Yeah.
Frost Titan seems to do that.
And now your Squad Hawks aren't looking so scary.
Yeah, they don't look so scary when Frost Titan's coming back to crack you for 6. Plus, he has his colonnade of his own.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And
So-
he can use it.
He could keep his colonnade tapped, tack for 10 with colonnade plus Titan, and suddenly the Squad Hawks are playing defense.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I can't really tell what's in
Kibler's
Brian's hand. So.
Or what's in his head? What is he doing?
Oh, he does have the Tectonic Edge though for the Celestial
Oh, yeah, he does have
Colonnade.
the
So
Tech
I
Edge.
mean, he's not in that much trouble when it comes to taking 10 a turn. But Trevor still has 2 Jaces in his hand,
That is
so I
true. He
mean,
does have
a
2
resolved Jace could potentially cause a lot of problems. Spreading seas. Okay, take care of the colony that way.
There you go. That's not a bad play. Draws you an option. What do you draw? You see? Nothing.
I didn't see what he drew. Yeah. I know. We keep seeing the Spell Pierce. We see a Spell Pierce, a Colonnade, a Gideon, and I think an Elspeth Terrell. It's just funny how like Frost Titan just puts you, just like literally changes you from beat down to defense.
Yeah. All he did was cast it past the turn. And all of
Yeah.
a sudden, Brian has a different game.
Oh, still beating in, going to 7. I guess he's gonna try to race it. I think he could play Elspeth here. Tectonic Edges. Okay.
Oh, so he did cast the Spreading Seas to to draw an answer or draw something.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was actually thinking about him just spreading seas in the basic and attack edging the colonnade, which he ended up. I don't think he has any way to recur his spreading seas, so I don't know. I don't think it's really relevant, but I mean, I think his thought process just changed halfway through that play.
When he drew the card, his thought process changed.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. When you draw a card, you might just draw the.
Comes in for 8, taps down something. Okay, colonnade tapped. So comes through for 8.
Comes through for 8, so Kibler falls to 10.
10? 12. He took 2 already?
8. You said 8. Yeah, he took 2 from a 1 attack from Lotus Cobra.
Oh, I guess I missed that.
Yep. 2 mana. Ratchet Bomb. Oh no, Squadron Hop. My fault. The way he held it up, he put his thumb over the picture. I was like, it's Ratchet Bomb.
He has 2 colonnades though, so actually 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, the one Squadron Hawk is getting in his way.
Okay.
I was like, wait, game on board? Yeah, he has 1 Squadron Hawk to block. To block the colonnade, and
I think he saw that, and then he saw it, and then put down.
Yeah, put down that last Hawk.
Make
Well,
sure.
I mean, he had the birds, but
Yeah.
you want to keep. That's his only white source right now, so
Yeah,
you want to
exactly.
keep birds in the game. You'd rather chump a Squadron Hawk. Question is, does he race or does he just go for defense at this point?
With 3 Hawks, I think you should try to at least just maybe race. You can maybe race, honestly.
I mean, well, think he races, so he attacks for what, 3?
Yeah.
He attacks He attacks all out. So he attacks for 7. He attacks with Colonnade plus 3 tokens. He'll take 3. He'll chump block. Go to 4. Then Frost Titan plus Lotus Cobra crack back, putting him at 2.
That means the next card he has to draw on the following turn has to be. I mean, he could block 3 more times.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, or he could attack back with the Colonnade again.
That's true.
Well, he'll have the birds though untapped this time. So.
That's true. So he could just shoot the. He could just attack with the Colonnade until.
I think maybe he just goes for 7. I'm not sure what's exactly in his hand, so. But I mean, just seeing on the onboard position, like I feel like maybe attacking for 7 is. I mean, because he's not going to die next turn. There's no...
So Kibler falls to 9.
Okay, he might die. Oh, we'll go to 1. Six.
Gideon.
Oh, 5, sorry. The spread
comes down.
Ooh. Spell Pierce. He was ready for that Mana Leak. He was very ready for that Mana Leak. Kills the Lotus Cobra and passes the turn. Okay.
It's not bad.
Seems strong, yeah. I forgot he had the Gideon in his hand actually.
Yeah, I forgot about that card.
So I think I'm pretty sure he's way ahead right now because he can just chump the Frost Titan.
The Titan and then make it attacking and just.
Yeah, then he have to even if he uses the tap delay, he still has to pay the 2 mana or else it would get countered. But yeah, he could effectively kill the Frost Titan next turn. The only problem I do see is the Jace still sitting in Trevor's hand.
It's true. The Jace is sitting there. Talking about the situation. You know, making it more lighter.
I think they're clearing out confusion.
Yeah.
Passes the turn? Did he just pass?
I don't know. Say what's in your graveyard?
That hug was good luck.
Just thinking right now, I mean, he has Jace, Misty Rainforest. Does he have another Frost Titan in his hand? No, okay, that's... Well, Sax, he doesn't have the Lotus Cobra, so
Falls
there's...
to 6.
So literally 2... You can't let...
Yeah.
You actually can't... Yeah. Are you still in the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't look at these deck lists. You guys can go in there and watch if you'd like, though. Yeah. Sorry, there's a couple other players trying to check out deck lists.
Gotta stay fair to the tournament atmosphere. Yeah, we have to.
You have to, yeah. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. You know, everyone wants to see Kibler's list. So he just cracked Misty so far? I mean...
Yeah, he just cracked the Misty. Tapping 6.
Yeah, he did have another Frost Titan in his hand. He's tapped out. I mean, yeah, Frost Titan resolves, obviously.
I think he's debating on what to tap. There it is.
Oh, God, that's smart. I mean, don't take 6 next turn. Yeah. He's still going to activate. He can still activate the plus ability. Yeah, and I think he's still activate. No, there's nothing to kill with the minus ability, but I guess he can kill the birds, which doesn't seem too good.
Attack for 6 and a Squadron Hawk. You think he's should attack with both of them or just one?
He's at 6.
The thing is, if
he attacks with both, no, if he attacks with both, he just loses. Because he has Colonnade plus
right,
Squadron Hawks. That's strictly bad play. If he does, I mean.
So just turn in the.
He just turns the other Frost Titan
sideways.
Taps.
Comes in.
The Colonnade, and Kibler's. Is he attacking? Is he attacking Gideon?
Really?
Yeah, it just jumps.
Jumps. Kibler has 2 untapped Squadron Hawks left. 2 in the deck.
2 Frost Titans is pretty mean though.
And 2 Frost Titans on deck for Trevor.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Besides the fact that I have black.
I think he drew Jade Judgment. Did he just draw Jade Judgment?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Kibler.
That seems good. I think you're obviously DA judging this turn.
He's already tapped out.
Yeah, you attack for 2, you DA judge.
Puts to 4. And
You could. Yeah, DA judge. That was a very nice top deck.
Very good top deck on Kibler.
And then
pushes
Gideon up to 2. Nice. Nice. That was a very timely day of judgment.
That was a timed day of judgment off the top. And that's what we call magic.
That's why they call it magic, right? I guess this is real. I guess that's why they call it the top deck 2K.
Top deck 2K. That's why it's called that. There you go. He's looking in his yard. I think that's is that a preordain? No.
I think Trevor's pretty much dead at this point. I mean.
Yeah, he is because he has a colonnade.
He has a colonnade. Yeah. Untap, attack your 4.
He's gonna block that. Attack your 4. It's game.
Yep. Attack your 4.
Looks like game 1 goes to Kibler.
That was a close game, though. I mean, Trevor was out of it in the beginning, and he fought his way back from missing, I think, 2 or 3 land drops. Yeah. So.
And it looked like his situation changed and improved when he slammed down his second Frost Titan.
Yeah, it was a back and forth game, but that was a timely top deck by Kibler. I have to admit. I think he could have survived a turn or 2 more with the Gideon now, and he still had 2 Hawks, but the day pretty much sealed the game up.
Yeah, it did. It was timely. It worked right. I mean, I don't know if Kibler was waiting for it or hoping for it. He didn't have that many other outs, really.
I think he had a few outs. I mean, he still had a bunch of. He had removal. He had Gideon.
And he could have jumped all day, all the way to the.
Gideon. Well, Gideon could have killed one of the Frost Titans.
Yeah, because
one was tapped. Yeah. And then you still have 2 chump blockers, and then he's at 6, so you still have this 2 Celestial Colonnades. So the Frost Titans are having to deal with a lot of permanence right now. So, I mean, the day just pretty much said, let's end the game now instead of later. That was definitely. It was a good game. It
was a good game, back and forth.
It was back and forth. It started off with.
It started really.
I mean, it was funny because you have Trevor going 18, 17, 15, 13, 10, like just taking Squadron Hawk beats for half the game, which actually worked with the fact that you have Gideon and you have Celestial Colonnade. So he went to 10, and then at that point, Colonnade plus Gideon would have killed him had he not had a Frost Titan, or it would have to chump at least, you know. So, I mean, yeah, it worked out in his favor.
It did work out in his favor.
He played to his outs. It seems fine.
Purges.
I mean, he's resleeving his sideboard. I do that sometimes, depending on if I don't want to get my cards confused, or I'll put them in different sleeves, or like it's all preference. But looks like Trevor's bringing in some negates, which seem pretty good.
Because a control matchup, you want to have more counter spells. It's always a plus.
Yeah.
This is round 5. We have one more round before we cut to top 8.
Okay, can I tell you after? Are there a lot of people in there? Are there people in there? You just make sure like you watch the match so no one's like signaling or doing anything shady. It's just so we're just looking at the game. We don't care about their faces or anything.
I don't know, but I mean, I think you should see their faces.
We only have one camera.
Can't you just like make it possible?
But then you can't tell what the cards are.
You got me cutthroat when
Nice.
we had it. Just Spencer downloaded every single game.
Okay, going into game 2. Trevor is on the play now. And it looks like Trevor brought in negate, as I think I just said that. Mm-hmm. He probably brought in Acidic Slime. Seems pretty good. The 4th Vengevine seems good as well.
And maybe a Journey to Nowhere?
Maybe a Journey.
I think I saw this card, Vengevine.
Yeah, I think I saw him bring in a Vengevine and some negates, and Slime seems pretty good. Keeping them off their mana especially when you're accelerating with Lotus Cobra.
And then since he's on the play, we're gonna have to. He might go more aggressive.
Yeah,
against
if he
So
keeps
I
like a
think
turn 1 Birds hand, Birds into Lotus, into Seas, or Hawk,
or birds into
or even the Fauna Shaman.
Fauna
seems
Shaman
good.
into, you know.
I mean, even early Jace actually is really good. I think that's probably one of the best plays. Is just
Turn 1 Jace.
just to get an early Jace into the board. I don't know. I think Bant is favored in this matchup though.
Trevor's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just because you have the recursion and you have the Fauna
Yeah,
Shaman,
the fact that he had this engine here.
and you're an aggro deck running Jace. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
he can consistently turn a Jace before the blue white deck. I mean,
Exactly. 'Cause Birds just put it down.
yeah, Birds and Lotus Cobra, and you also have Fauna Shaman Vengevine engine, which is insane. I'm surprised the Fauna Shaman Vengevine decks haven't gotten more popular recently. Like, there's not that many that I've seen in like the bigger tournaments, like Worlds and like the Star City Games tournaments.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why he went with 3 Vengevines. Did he just anticipate like?
I guess he's just bring the 4th one in against Control. I mean,
Kind of makes sense.
he's okay against aggro. He's just a 4/3 that can come
And
back.
he gets bolted, and he probably gets chumped by like Titan.
Yeah. You can play him defensively, definitely.
I mean, there is still 3, but the 4th one's probably good against Control. So
It seems like he has a lot of 3-ofs though. I mean,
Yeah.
could just be deck building style.
Yeah. 3 Preordains, 3 Mana Leaks. You're right.
Let's get game 2 underway here soon enough. Are you a matte type of guy or no matte? You're more of a matte type
For
of
a
guy.
while, yeah, I've been using.
I'm a
Matte.
no matte type of guy. I mean,
I mean,
I'll play with a matte, but
I'm not gonna lie. At first, long before I was able to get my hands on some mats, I used pillowcases.
no, that's straight good.
You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people realize it was a pillowcase until like game 2. They're like, is that a
You
pillowcase?
just cut it up.
No, it was a pillowcase, and the line would be, you know, where the sleeve would be at the top.
Yeah.
So then that'd be where my graveyard and my deck library would be.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then I had my.
That's kinda cool, actually.
Yeah, and I had my pillowcase signed by a lot of pros.
Yeah.
So it lasts longer. You know what I mean? And I could dream about Magic. So
Bring it in full circle.
bring it in full circle. It's a pillowcase. I can sleep on it.
I think they both keep in their. Or
They're both going to.
no, Trevor kept his 7, and so Kibler's gonna look at his 7 now.
Kibler keeps his 7. Trevor drops a Colonnade. passing
Colonnade
the
go.
turn.
I would have wanted to see a more explosive start, but
Like 4
just
birds.
landing that, or get Birds into Jace, like seems like a good play.
Cobra.
He got the
Here it is.
Cobra though, so he has some acceleration going finally. Does he have the green though?
Does he have the green?
Looks like he has Razor Forge Ticket. Yeah, he has
does.
the green. Seems good.
That's a lot better start than his game 1.
Yeah, definitely a lot better. Yeah, I mean, being on the play matters a tremendous amount in this matchup. I mean, him being able to mana leak that Lotus is just like everything in this matchup. And being on the draw is probably going to be a lot tougher. Even though he does have Day of Judgment, he does have the fact that you can just Lotus into Jace is more relevant, I guess, than I think anything, because Jace just wins the game. I mean, he's $100 for a reason.
So Spreading Seas on the.
Spreading Seas on his green source.
Turn off the green source.
And Trevor has a bunch of mana though. He's not really concerned about that. He's gonna just float. I don't think he has that many threats though. That's what I think.
Missing threats.
But I think a Preordain might get him into something. Terramorphic. The one that gets them all.
Yeah. The 1-off.
Yeah, he floats a blue with the Terramorphic Preordains.
Preordain.
He needs to drop something big right here now that Kibler's tapped out. I mean, either something big or just
Like a Birds.
like a
Tax for 2. You know? That's all you need. That's
something,
all,
yeah.
You know? But, you know.
Something bigger than a Birds, I hope.
He couldn't cast Birds. He has a white blue. What can he cast for white blue?
I think he's gonna cast Squadron Hawk.
There it is, Squadron Hawk.
Asking if it resolves despite being tapped out. It's always respectable. Is this good?
Not just grabbing his deck. And
Not just
searching
grabbing
for
and
it.
switching. You always gotta have respect. And you're tapped out. Guy slams down Valakut, or slams down Titan, grabs 2 Valakut. Let's go.
That's how we play Magic down here at SoCal.
Did he grab 2 or 3?
2.
Grab 2, yeah. So he's full 7 grip. I mean, he plays another one, gets another one. And then the thing I like about the Jason Squadron Hawk
Why didn't he
interaction.
attack?
Yeah, that's.
I wanted him to attack with
That's
Lotus
pretty
Cobra.
bad. I didn't
That's
see
so
that.
Good.
Good thing you caught it.
I was like, and then crunching for 2, and he didn't
Yeah.
do it. What the?
Forgot to crunch in for 2. That's.
That's what happens when you have
We'll mark to see if that was actually relevant.
control
Minus-
players. Yeah, these control players don't know when to,
When to hit the red zone.
just right.
Yep,
Just
there
turn
you
your
go.
creature
There's
sideways.
a journey for your guy because you didn't attack for 2.
Exactly. See, there you go. Now he gained 2 life. Kibler just gained 2
Yeah,
life.
it's literally gain 2 life, and now I kill your guy.
You know.
Versus what?
So just a journey pass, I guess.
Yeah, journey pass.
And
show
step-
you my spell pierce.
Instead, yeah, you gotta leave the spell pierce or the condemn. It's so many 1-mana spells in the deck. I think he would board out the spell pierce though.
Think so? I thought it was gonna board in more.
I mean, he got him game 1
Well,
with
he
it.
does have more creatures.
Yeah, he's a creature deck primarily with Jace and Mana Leak.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But since he's on the play, I think he should keep his spell pierces
yeah,
because he could just go 1 mana go. And
it could be right.
so now
Did you drop?
he got the Terramorphic.
Drop.
It's his turn.
Drop, go to the movies or something.
Probably gonna cast. Is that like a camera going off in
Yeah,
there?
that is kind of. That's like the 4th picture I
I
saw.
was. What's going on?
Because people's Brian Kibler's here. That's why.
People, recent Hall of Fame.
Recent Hall of Fame.
Recent Hall of Fame
Where's
starts
his
right.
ring?
Yeah, seriously.
Where is his
Where
ring?
is your ring, Kibler?
I'm like, this is gonna go on the website, and then they're gonna look. I'm like, Kibler, you're not wearing your ring.
It's like a. It's like he gets caught by his wife when not wearing a ring.
I know. Then
His wife wizards.
I know, man. That's funny.
Wizards of the Coast.
Squadron Hawk does first blood, crunching in.
Floating in for Lotus Cobra mana. Effectively having 3. What can he possibly do? Pass the turn, I guess. Keep him Mana League mana open. Seems
Yeah.
good.
Never bad. We don't burn anymore, so
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
Well, yeah, you don't even have to float
He
though.
has like 2 mana leaks, so Kibler has 2 mana leaks.
He's not. I
He
don't
plays
think
a
he's.
land, passes the turn.
Yeah. Well, oh, Spell Pierce. That could get him though.
See?
So you can go creature into. Kibo go Mana League. He'll go Mana League. Spell Pierce. Yeah. And the reason you don't pay 3 for the Mana Leak instead is in case he does have that second Mana Leak.
exactly.
You want a Mana Leak back, and then if he Mana Leaks you again, then you have the Spell Pierce.
Second Squad Hawk.
Does he have the?
comes down.
Did he already search for the 4th one? Oh, Squad Hawk's not that cool.
Squad Hawk and Cobra. Looks like he's having his revenge.
There you go. Was that
damage.
17?
16. Total 16.
16.
'Cause he-
Oh, he hit for 1 last
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. One size.
You saw when he tried to. Ooh.
Ooh, Day of Judgment on the
Keeping the Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce you back?
Gotcha.
Got you. And it resolves.
So I think that's a good day.
That was a good day. That was a good day.
He has the Mana Leak in his hand too, so. I mean. You know.
Fauna Shaman? I saw a Fauna Shaman.
Yeah, Fauna Shaman's coming down now. It's Fauna Shaman, Mana Leak, and a white card. Which looks like the 4th Squad Hawk. Or did
It
he?
is the 4th. No, wait.
Is it the 3rd? Did he ever search his 4th one
I
yet?
never saw him search his 4th.
I don't think he ever searched his 4th one.
He probably had it in his hand already. Because.
But is that the 4th
because
one played?
The one he played.
He's
the
only,
second time,
he's only
he
played,
didn't search. He
but
didn't
he's
search
only
his-
playing 2. He's only played 2. He look, Keeler's looking in the yard. He's only played 2.
So it might be 1 in 10.
I think he should have grabbed the 4th one when he played that, when he resolved one. When he resolved the 2nd one, I feel like he should have definitely searched for the 4th one.
Or he's probably going to use the Squad Hawk to pitch it to Fauna Shaman.
Yeah, but you want to get your 4th Hawk so you have more stuff to pitch.
That's true.
Why not get the 4th
Oh,
one? You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I thought that was his 4th one.
No, I think it's his 3rd one.
Probably is his
I
third
think
one.
he
So he's going
forgot.
to cast it and maybe, yeah, he's going to cast it and then pitch the 4th one. So
Yeah. That's the thing I don't like about the blue-white deck is it doesn't have many ways to interact with Fauna Shaman, save Journey to Nowhere.
So here's an aggressive
Gideon gets
getting
mana
mana
leaks. You have to tap a blue, but it works.
Kibler. Oh wait, what? Do you think he did that on purpose?
Because the spreading seas.
Okay.
The spreading seas was on the Raisin Forge ticket.
So you just wanted to remind him.
Yeah. So it wasn't a miss. He tapped the right mana.
Yeah, yeah.
So his hand is Mana League Squadron Hawk. Goes for the 4th Hawk. Does he search for it? Finally, okay.
Yeah.
I felt like he should have searched before though. Because if there's any chance that he got Mana League, then he's stuck with one Squadron Hawk in his deck.
Yeah, and that'd be a really failed top deck.
Yeah, well at least now he has that Hawk, which he could pitch.
He could pitch the Fauna Shaman.
Get a relevant creature. I don't think he can cast it this turn, but...
He could probably get at the end step, probably get a Vegevine or a Titan.
Yeah. And he has Mana League to protect it, so...
Yeah.
It's just all about timing, I guess. What's that? He has a land in his hand, correct?
I see. I
see Squadron Hawk, Mana League.
Additional players, 5 minutes left in the round. Again, we have 5 minutes left in the round.
We have the 5-minute warning before.
They have
time.
an extension, though, I believe.
I think they do have an extension because they got.
Yeah, they got deck check, so they have an extension.
Jumping cards from Kibler. So
I mean, if Kibler draws or wins this game, he wins the match.
That's right, because he has one win.
He has one win under the belt, so he could literally just play the game to stall out.
Yeah.
Which seems like probably a pretty good idea. I mean, he win 1-0, but Kibler's hand looks like a bunch of Mana Leaks and Spreading Seas. Mana Leaks, Spreading Seas, and some land.
Did he run out of threats?
No, he just doesn't want to get beat up by that 4/4.
He couldn't activate it anyway.
Yeah, true. What is that? No, that's a fetch. Yeah, there's no Murmuring Bosk in this format.
End step, pitch the Shaman. What is this? Oh, that's the other Terramorphic.
That's Evolving Wilds.
It's Evolving Wilds.
That's the other Terramorphic.
Yeah, I was like other Terramorphic.
Terramorphic's little brother. So yeah, he's pitching Squad Hawk. Gets his planes, so he could have casted it.
Yeah, he could have.
It's time for the Vengevine trick. So all Kibler has is double Vengevine, or double Mana Leak, and he drew off his Spreading Seas. I'm not sure what he drew, but he has. I know he has at least a couple lands.
Two
he drew a Gideon, I think. I see Gideon. Yeah, Mana Leak, Gideon land.
I just saw Mana Leak and a Vegevine in Trevor's hand.
So we're going Mana Leak, Gideon land versus Vengevine, Mana Leak. Vengevine, Mana Leak. Wow, top deck's another Vengevine. Seems pretty good.
It's 2 Vegevines for Trevor and a Mana Leak.
Well, he could effectively just
Mana Leak goes.
Mana Leak he could pitch a Vengevine, get a Birds.
And then
Can he? I don't think he can cast the other Vengevine then. Yeah,
I think that's what he was going to do. He was going to do that.
But he doesn't have the other green to cast the other Vengevine and the Birds. He would need effectively 4 green for that. So he's pitching Vengevine, getting... I guess this could be a setup turn where he just gets all the Vengevines out of his deck and then next turn just goes to town.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's just going to go for a Vengevine overload, basically. Which against control is...
Yeah, especially this late in the game.
Yeah.
After casting 1 Wrath, pretty sure.
Yeah, well, he's only casted 1 Wrath, 1 Gideon. He has a Gideon in his hand.
And Paramount.
But just the inevitability of Vengevine is why it is so good.
Exactly. And it's a good late game backup, especially if you can just go and get it.
Yeah, you just can literally go get him.
Tax Kibler for 1, crunching him down to 15, 20 to 15. And he passes the turn.
Passing, yeah. I wonder why if he was going to do the Vengevine thing, why did he main phase it if he wasn't?
He probably thought of
I think
it
he
right
thought
now.
he was going to be able to
cast it and then realize as he was shuffling he couldn't do it.
Yeah, or I mean maybe just to be safe, but I think he could have end stepped it. I mean,
yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, but certainly
He drew a day of judgment.
Yeah,
saw it.
drawing day,
Saw
knowing
that.
their opponent has a Vengevine in the yard and a Vengevine in the hand. Great. Do I cast it? I think you do though. You don't want Fauna Shaman getting out of hand. Or
No,
maybe
but
you Gideon.
Look at the power. I mean, this is a very Fauna Shaman is a very powerful creature.
And I think right now there's actually no way for him to get the second Vengevine back out of his yard. He has 2 Vengevines and Mana Leak in his hand. So, and he's missing. We're on time on the round, but I think they have an extension.
They do have an extension. Yeah, I think the judge is gonna go.
Do they have
double
an
check.
extension? Okay.
They do.
So yeah, they do have an extension. But Killer's up 1-0, so as long as he doesn't lose his game, he wins the match. So
It looks like they're getting
checking out the graveyard,
checking out the yards.
fixing his cards for him. Please do not put our cards all up and down.
This is a very OCD.
So did he have double day?
I don't know if he had double day, but I did see one in a Gideon.
Okay, day.
Yeah, it's a Gideon day.
Gideon, yeah.
Gideon comes down on Kibler's side.
Goes for the Mana Leak,
Goes for the
and
Mana Leak.
he goes back for a Mana Leak. Should
And
be.
Kibler,
Oh, he lets
lets it resolve.
Lets it get leaked. Okay.
he acts like he doesn't have Mana Leak. Or can he pay for it? Yeah, he could have paid for it. He had 3 open mana. So there's no point in casting it.
Well, I think Vengevine's gonna. Yeah, he only had 2 open. He couldn't pay for it. But Vengevine's gonna get probably countered, and I think is he gonna even play his other Vengevine, or is he just gonna wait? I feel like he should be playing the Vengevine.
I don't know why he didn't play it already. He doesn't have enough mana to
Yeah,
play
he's
2.
not. He needs to be putting on some pressure right now. I mean,
Or is he going to go for pitch, get a Birds, and then Birds, Vengevine, get
or Bird's Hawk. Bird's Hawk.
Birds, Hawk.
He has. He's
No,
out of.
no,
No,
that's-
yeah, like I said, he's out of Hawks.
He's out of Hawks.
So he's out of Hawks.
So he can pitch a Vengevine to go get a Birds of Paradise.
But then what?
Oh, then he can't cast.
And then he has a
yeah.
Birds. And then he has a Birds, and he can't cast. He can't. What he effectively wants to do is pitch Vengevine, get Birds, and then get a cast both. But so he's playing like he has a
Mana Leak.
like another creature or a Mana
Creature
Leak.
or
Yeah,
Mana Leak. So Vengevine is attempting to resolve.
Vengevine is attempting to resolve.
Blue Mage
Leaks
Mana
it.
Leaks
So he
Kibler
puts him on
denies it.
no more creatures, which is good.
Yep.
And that tells that. So it
Looks
beats.
like
Yeah, you pretty much have to
Hunchin.
beat him for 3 at this point. Go to
Yep.
12. So he has a Jace in his hand though. Trevor.
Trevor just drew Jace.
Trevor just drew a Jace. Yeah.
Nice. Went Vengevine to Jace.
Vengevine's in the Jace is always good.
Especially when you need it.
Yeah, but Kibler has day right now,
Yeah, he
so
does have day.
and he has an Oust, which is
And
pretty
one more
interesting.
Mana Leak.
And another Mana
One more
Leak.
Mana Leak.
Oust the
Oust.
Fauna Shaman.
House the Fauna.
So Trevor goes to 23. So he's only threatened by a Birds right now with 1 card in hand. And
Birds
a
Paradise.
Birds. So he needs to get that Jace through, which is not going to happen.
He has 3 to pay.
Oh, he does have 3 to pay for the Mana Leak. So Jace pretty much is resolving, but he's not going to get to cast any other creatures, which is the important part.
That's how he wins.
Yeah.
I have 5 mana.
So as long as he's not getting to cast the other creatures
6.
on this turn, it's a tricky board situation.
This is where people.
This is why people are good at Magic.
This
Yeah.
is where it defines you if you're good
There
at
you
Magic.
go.
Vengevine comes down.
Oh, maybe he doesn't have a Jace. Maybe I saw a Vengevine.
That was Vengevine.
Oh, my mistake. No Jace.
Resolves, 6 damage coming in. No, 5 damage. 5 damage comes in. No blocks. Keeper side. He takes it. Falls
Takes
to
5, falls to 7. So his hand is Birds,
So he goes.
and he's drawing Fauna Shaman next turn.
He goes,
3 tokens, nice.
okay.
Blocks.
So did he top deck that?
I think so.
I think he top decked. Yeah, Kibler
Yeah,
top decked Elspeth.
He should have League Day in his hand, and yeah, he should. Yeah,
guys, yeah.
yeah.
And it looks like he's setting up for blocks and Wrath. Danger.
Blocks into Wrath. Yeah,
Yep.
make him go all in.
Make it look like you don't have anything. This is for the Mana Leak.
Then you just slam down the Wrath.
Yep, exactly.
So he's gonna get all his Vengevines back, dump his hand because he has Fauna Shaman Birds right now. So he can get all his Vengevines back.
And he's just making it look like he doesn't.
Yeah,
Making it look like he doesn't have Wrath.
like yeah, play the Elspeth like it's your only hope. So there's Fauna Shaman.
Fauna Shaman's good.
Birds is good. Get back Vengevines. Yep.
Yep.
No cards in hand now. Trevor's out of cards.
Trevor's out of cards. 3 Vegevines on deck. 3 creatures are able to attack this turn. Wait, and no, 4 creatures.
4 creatures.
3 Vegevines
Not the
and a
burst.
squad.
So he goes in. He's gonna Kibler will take 1, go to 6, cast Day, and make some more tokens or gain some life.
I'd make some more tokens.
Yeah, actually, yeah, he'll make some more tokens. He'll Day first and make some more tokens. Seems smart.
Tax.
Tax all out, yeah.
Tax all out.
Actually, if Trevor attacks Elspeth, he won't be able to make tokens next turn, which was what he should do.
He should do. Okay, so it looks like 1 Vegevine is going to.
Yep, he attacks Elspeth and
then blocks the other 2.
Blocks all around.
So takes.
So it takes nothing, but Elspeth goes to 1. He casts Day and gains life. Yeah.
Wow, that was nice.
Gotcha.
That was a nice 4-for-1.
And he still has mana open for League,
Mana open for Mana
which
League.
is a little dead right now, but
So your card is entering.
I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I think he has Journey as well. And Trevor top decks a land, which seems bad. Looks like Blue-White's about to take control.
He's about to. There's no slash colonnade here, does he?
No colonnade. He top decks Jace, which is amazing right now.
Wow. Just when you need it, right?
Just when you need it.
Fates
Walker
heal
into
you?
Walker.
Fates heal you? Fates heal you?
I think you brainstorm. I don't think you care. Well, I guess. No, yeah,
Brainstorm.
you brainstorm definitely.
Land.
Because he could still
Spreading
make
seas.
3 tokens this turn.
Land, Spreading Seas, and Mana League? What was the 4th card?
Spreading Seas, land. His hand is Mana League
Journey.
Journey. Yeah, it's Journey. And he
Gain some
decides to
Make some
make tokens. Yeah. So Elspeth has 1 counter on it. Yeah, you make tokens in that.
What's Kibler's life at? He went.
He's at 7. He's at 7.
Thought he gained life off of Elspeth.
No, he gained life, but there's no creatures to
Oh,
gain
that's
life.
right. That's right.
Spreading Seas on Glacial.
Fortress.
It's just trying to draw answers at this point.
Answer, Mana League.
Cast Mana League, make him tap out.
Make him tap out just in case you do draw an answer.
Yeah. So he's not playing any. He's not playing any guys this turn.
Yeah, it's a time walk pretty much.
Is that?
He drew. Can't see it.
It looked like a bomb.
Passes the turn.
Yeah, this is pretty much Blue-White's pretty much in control now. Brainstorms again. Yeah, he's just too far ahead now. Puts back Jace and random. Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas on his green source. Now he can't even cast Vengevine if he draws it. Spreading Seas on his other green. Now he can't even cast green spells.
Can't cast green spells at all.
So he's pretty
Draws
much.
2 cards, passes the turn.
He has no. I don't think he has any outs to playing 2 creatures because, yeah, none of his creatures. He's out of Squadron Hawks. He cannot cast 2 green creatures because even
no green sources.
yeah if he draws a green source he can go Lotus Cobra into.
He can't go Lotus Cobra at all. Oh, you know
If he draws a green source, he can cast Lotus Cobra, float the green to cast a second green,
Exactly.
get back all his Vengevines. But even then, Elspeth still has 3
top
tokens.
decks, colonnade.
He top deck Colonnade. Yeah, he's pretty much dead at this point. Brainstorms again. Yeah, his hand is full of nice, good stuff now. He was hurting on cards, but Jace pretty much fills up your hand in a couple turns. Now he has a colonnade to match. What's his other cards? He still has the Journey, right?
Yeah, he still has a Journey.
He still has the Journey. Journey Oust. His hand is Journey Oust and another Colonnade, so they're on turns right now. So if this game goes to turn...
Due to technical difficulties, the recording was actually cut short as time on the round is ending. After 5 additional turns, Game 2 led to a draw, leaving Brian Kibler the victor to the match 1-0.